What's good, people? What's good, people? What's goody? Wow, is the only thing I can say. Got to start this off by saying, wow, right? You have the whole world in your hands. You got the whole wide world in your hands, and you drop the ball. You drop the ball. Here's the thing that's so disappointing with us, right? Because I have to talk to my community. I'm tired of saying we got to do better. This is nasty work. Keyshawn, bro. Terrence Crawford and Bomac had to go and apologize to Naeem Albright. They had to go in his locker room and apologize to him. And then Keyshawn gets into another scuffle with Albright's brother, who is trying to, according to what's being told, address them like this is unprofessional. And they trying to fight him. Bruh. And then, Keyshawn, you have your child. You have your child right there. What are you doing? You crashed out. Do you think that Turkey Al-Sheikh wants to be involved in this? Do you think Bob Arum wants to continue to be involved in this? You completely fumbled the ball. You miss weight. You destroy the show. Then you trolling people, eating popcorn, knowing that people are recording you because you miss weight. So you're trolling people, laughing, eating popcorn. Bro, there's nothing funny. People lost thousands of dollars, brother. I have at least 6 people in my inbox that's like, bro, I'm in Virginia. I came from California. 6 people telling me they came from California and show me the receipts like, yo, they get their money back for the fight. They don't get their money back for the flight, for the hotel. So while you laughing and eating popcorn, bro, people lost money, bro, hard-earned money to support you. People lost hard-earned money to support you and be there, and you eating popcorn and laughing. No, the proper thing he should have done, Keyshawn, the proper thing that should have been done here is when he should have showed up to the arena, right? He should have asked Top Rank and Bob Arum, listen, I apologize for this situation. Can I have the microphone? He should have got the microphone, stood in the center of the ring, and apologized to Norfolk, Virginia, and all the people that came out from outside of town to support you. I got 3 friends that drove down there. It's a 9-hour drive. And they like, bruh, so you should have took the mic And you should have said, hey, bro, listen, address the people and say, hey, bro, I apologize for everybody that paid their hard-earned money, that expected to see me fight. It was a mistake on my part. I dropped the ball, and I want to apologize to the people. I'm sorry. This will never happen again. Because these are the people that pay their hard. These are your fan base, bro. And then on top of that, you combat that with eating popcorn while people watching you and laughing. You know people recording you. That's why you're laughing. And then on top of that, to make it worse, your brother loses, and you take your younger brother, who you're supposed to be setting the precedence for, in the locker room because you hear him celebrating, and you go in this man's locker room and confront him? To do what? You already fought him. Your brother just lost. It's boxing. So in your hometown, you go in this man's locker room to confront him in his locker room. To do what exactly? You did inside the square circle. You called it. When you went in his locker room, what was you planning to do? What was your thought pattern? See, I just told somebody, a young person today. I just told a young person, two people actually. A young lady who I know and been knowing for years, and a young man I've been knowing for years. They both young. They both have, I'm twice their age, but I've been knowing them for a long time. One is a female, and she put on social media her dude left her, so on and so forth. And she puts on social media that, she wants to be with a man, she wants to find a man, X, Y, and Z, but she's not going to be with a man that don't treat her like she treats him. So I said to her, that's the wrong mentality. That's the wrong idea. If you expect somebody, a male or female, any kind of relationship, to treat you how you treat them, you will fail every single time, because the number one rule in life is self-preservation. So guess what? People are always going to side with themselves first, but you treat people how you want to be treated, right? And then in return, you don't expect anything in return, because you shouldn't be in a position to need anybody anyway. And guess what her response was? Nah, I said what I said. I mean what I said. So I said, listen, you know what? I'm not going to argue with you. I'm just twice your age, and I'm telling you from experience. Treat people with kindness. Don't let nobody take advantage. Treat people how you want to be treated, but don't expect nothing in return, because you'll be disappointed and you'll fail every single time. You shouldn't be in a position to need people anyway. So you treat people how you want to be treated, and don't worry about how they treat you, because you make sure nobody's going to love you how you love you. So if you're expecting people to love you and treat you how you're going to treat yourself, you're sadly mistaken. That's never going to happen. And then, so then I told her that, and I said, listen, you know what? Hey, I just tried to drop some knowledge. Then she said, you know what? You're right. I appreciate you, so on and so forth. Hey, don't shoot the messenger. I'm just trying to drop knowledge on you. Why? Because I've been there 1,000 times over. I always say this: just because people are born with titles in your life, mother, father, aunts, uncles, brothers, sister, cousins, whatever, don't mean that they mean you any good. That's another thing that we get it twisted. You think because people are born with titles in your life, they supposed to be and act a certain kind of way and treat you a certain kind of way, and that's not the truth. Just because people are born with titles in your life don't mean that they mean you any good. Period. And then I had a young brother who also talking about, hey, man, you know what I'm saying? Pull up this, pull up that. And I said, bro, why are you inviting that negative energy when you said that you out here trying to do right by your kids? Oh, because people think I ain't about that. You ain't about what? You shouldn't even be involved with that type of stuff. Nah, bro, I ain't going to let nobody. I said, okay, cool. You ain't going to let nobody tell you what to do. Nobody do it. Yeah, nah, I ain't going to do that. I said, okay. But if you go to jail, those COs and the cops are going to tell you what to do, and you're going to do it because you telling somebody to pull up. They're going to tell you when to go to sleep. They're going to tell you when you can eat. They're going to tell you when you could walk around. They're going to tell you when you can exercise. They're going to tell you when you can shower. They're going to tell you a lot of things, and you're going to do it. Then he said, you right, Unc. I'm just trying to tell you, bro. So this is the thing with Keyshawn, right? And salute to my brother Stephen L. Mack, brother in the super chat. My big brothers, Blue Buzz. Salute, family. The thing with Keyshawn is so disappointed, bro. Keyshawn, bro, you are dropping the ball. You, Turkey Al Sheik, boxing promoters, sponsors, they ain't gonna want to touch you, bro. They ain't gonna want nothing to do with you. When you have that child, that's supposed to change your mentality. Rich said he did not jump him. No, listen, it doesn't matter if he jumped him or not. This is what he did. He went into that man's locker room. That's what he did. He went into that man's locker room and confronted that man in his locker room. What did you expect to come of that? People in here just straight lying, man. What did you expect to come of that? What did you expect to come of that? Yoni Craft TV said he headbutted him. He headbutted and grabbed him. Bruh, headbutted him, grabbed him. You confront. Did you box that man tonight? Did you box that man tonight? So you headbutting him and grabbing him for what? You went in his locker room. You went into this man's locker room. For what? The fight was already over. He already beat you. Beat your brother. You already fought him. You had the opportunity to knock him out in the ring. You didn't do it. So what was you planning to do? Brasket Rob, my brother in the super chat, dropping that Cinco on your boy Blue. Greetings from the mean streets of North Omaha, messing up the money. That's a negative Ghost Rider. Yeah, it's nasty work, bro. Robert Mountain, brother in the super chat, he said, Blue, this is truly unacceptable. Hashtag key. It's nasty work, bro. It's nasty work. Nasty work. Flat Boy, brother, Fly Boy 7, brother in the super chat, dropping that dub on your boy Blue. Peace, bro. I lost all respect for the DB3 dudes. Keyshawn doesn't appreciate his blessings. God will humble you one way or another. Lost all leverage with fight negotiations with other fighters and Bob Arum. Clown behavior. Terrible behavior, bro. Because here's the thing. The real Miss Parker, blessings, queen. The thing is, Mako, blessings, queen. The thing is this, right? Let's not be too hard on them. No. That's the problem, queen. That is the problem right there. The male figures aren't hard enough on him. That's the problem. Now I understand as a woman, right? As a woman, you're the nurturer. Mothers, they're gonna say, "Oh, don't be hard, don't do this." They're gonna do that all day. All day. G tatted up, what up, nephew? But that's the problem. That's the problem right there. That is the problem right there. Marvelous tracks, my brother in Super Chat. How far did Keyshawn start drop after the night? It plummeted. Band up, what up, nephew? It plummeted. You think Turkey Al-Sheikh wants to be involved in this? Bob Arum already talked about he got burnt in this situation, and that he already talked about how he lost so much money and he got burnt in the situation, and that Keyshawn didn't even attempt to make the weight. He already feels slighted. Top Rank lost money. They said over 2,000 people got their refunds. They had to pay Edwin De Los Santos his purse in full. You think Turkey Al-Sheikh is watching this and like, this is your behavior? This is going to be your behavior if you win or lose? No, sir. For every action, there's a reaction. Flyboy 7, brother, back in the super chat, dropping that Cinco on your boy Blue. He said folks got to stop embellishing and enabling BS. Prison system full of enabled dudes. All facts. All facts. Marsha S. Blessing. If Javante and Floyd can beat women and no affect their careers, then this shouldn't stop Keyshawn. There go the problem again. And here we go in the black community once again. Here we go in the black community once again. Please explain to me, what does Tank Davis and Floyd Mayweather have to do with this? We always trying to deflect in our community. This is why we always 10 steps behind everybody else, but everybody else profit off of us. What are you talking about? What does Floyd Mayweather, who said that was okay? Who said that Floyd Mayweather's actions, and first of all, there's no video of that situation with Floyd Mayweather, but okay. And Floyd Mayweather and Tank Davis video, okay. They paid the price. And nobody said that this was okay behavior. So why are we talking about, well, he got away with it, so they should be, what are we talking about? Tanisha Rodriguez, blessings, queen. I remember Tank going to jail, and I remember Floyd Mayweather going to jail. So what do you mean that, well, they got their career? You concerned with their career instead of their behavior. This is the problem. You concerned with their careers instead of their behavior. Nobody said Tank's situation was okay. Erica Malbasi is peace of blessings, queen. Yeah, he had his baby there. Bomac and Terrence Crawford had to go into the locker room and apologize. You know how bad that made Terrence Crawford look? You know how bad that made Bomac look? I got people talking about, hey, Bomac and Terrence Crawford, man, they advised Floyd Mayweather, they advised Keyshawn to miss weight. What? Happy Valley Farm, my brother in the super chat, dropping that Cinco on your boy Blue. He said men are needed in the home raising boys, not just sending them to boxing gyms. Agreed. 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 And this be the problem. Because then in homes, now it has gotten to the point where you're trying to discipline your sons, you're trying to do that, and the women in the homes have rights, and now they fighting you to not discipline your sons, and then you lose leverage. What can you do now? Court system don't work for you. It's built for women. Constantine 75 Deuce, brother in the super chat, dropping that half a dub on your boy Blue. Key crashed his $400 a share stock to 5 cents and a share in 36 hours, shaking my head. Bro, Constantine, it's such a disappointment, bro. It's so disappointing to the third power. Queen said, I hate our brothers winding up in jail for nonsense like this. Thank you, though, Bomac and Mr. T. Yeah, Queen, that's why when you have real men that are stand on their square, right, and they're allowed to do what they do, this is not the outcome. Well, you can't guarantee people's behavior, right? Again, just because people are born with titles, it could be your kids. They don't want to listen. They don't want to listen. You hear them celebrating because it's your hometown. You mad and crash out? In what world? And people talking about they ain't jump him. They headbutt him. What do you confront him for? What'd you confront him for? For what? Exactly. For what? Now, let me ask y'all this question. Because we comfortable. I always tell y'all, we comfortable behaving like this towards one another. If this was Vasil Lomachenko that had beat Kelvin, and Lomachenko and his team is celebrating in the locker room next to him, do they go in that locker room and confront him? They go headbutt Lomachenko? Fight Lomachenko? Huh? You think they go in that locker room and fight Lomachenko? Huh? No, right? So why we do it to people that look like us? For what? And then Naeem Albright says, the guy he beat in the ring, the older brother, Kelvin, is trying to break it up and telling them to chill. The guy he beat, their brother that he beat, is telling them to chill. What y'all doing? Naeem said, Albright said that Kelvin is the one that was like, yo, what are y'all doing? What are y'all doing? And you did this on ESPN. And they got you looking for your child, picking up your baby. Bro, they going, what you think they gonna do? Salute to my brother BFTB boxing in the building. What's up, family? On ESPN, Country Q. What you think they want to do? They want to plaster us in negativity. Did y'all hear Mark Kriegel talking like the detective he is? Did y'all hear Mark Kriegel? Let me get this straight. So you said the names was Keyshawn and Keon Davis, correct? And Naeem Albright. Albright didn't even feel cut. He caught the vibe. He didn't even want to answer. I'm playing for y'all. I'm going to play it for y'all. He didn't even want to answer. He's like, listen.
After 2 years, you win, move up in weight, come back to this dressing room to celebrate. What happens?
Yeah, so I'm here, taking win. It was a hard fought, and Sean and his little brother like jumped me, like they started walking up to me all tough, putting his head against mine, and then grabbed me. Then I was about to swing, but my team and everybody grabbed Keyshawn and everything, and it was crazy.
Coach G and Mike Pavani, your cut man, broke it up.
Yes.
And you're talking about Keon and Keyshawn Davis. Now, Mike
Pavani
says
he didn't even know.
Right eye was not there.
Albright didn't even want to answer. He said, and you're talking about Keyshawn and Keon Davis, correct? And Albright is like, bro, you know who I'm talking about. See, being from the street, you can tell he from Albright. You can tell. Right? This dude said, listen to this dude. Offshoot everything. My brother in the super chat dropping that Cinco on your boy Blue. He said, I ain't never seen nothing like this. This is bad for Keyshawn. Agreed. Listen to this dude. This dude says, J Tonic SA, Blue, your hypocrisy at times. Never heard your voice going to 5 Octavius for Ryan Garcia. What? Stop. Put it down. Put the pipe down. J Pity City, my brother in the super chat, dropping that Cinco on your boy Blue. He said Shaq, Mike Vick, and AI was supposed to be at the fight celebrating Key and celebrating AI's 50th birthday tonight. I don't even think they were there. No, they didn't go. They didn't go. I ain't see one of them in attendance. Not one of them. So here's the thing about it. This dude's talking about, I don't know what he's talking about, BF. I have no clue. It's always us. Man, see, when people that don't look like us, you be going in. You be going in on brothers that look like us. What? I went in on Ryan Garcia for months, and his father and his mother. What are you talking about? I went in on so much that when his mother was on Mill City, they wouldn't even let me get on the panel with his mother. So what are you talking about? And I went in on Henry plenty of times. Ask him. You don't even know what you're talking about. Keyshawn Davis, future pound for pound. He said Iverson went to jail. Vic went to jail. We the bad guys now. Let's embrace it. Why would you want to embrace being the bad guy? Why would you want to embrace being the bad guy? What are we talking about? We need to break that chain. If Iverson went to jail, Vic went to jail, and they telling him and they giving him advice, hey, bro, don't follow in our footsteps. He's doing the exact opposite and following their footsteps. They telling him, hey, bro, it's just like this dude said Jay Tonic's essay farms, these guys been acting like they black activists. Hey, bro, goodbye. Get out of here. Hit the road, bro. You don't know nothing about me. Get out of here, bro. Braskin Rob, my brother in the super chat, dropping that Cinco on your boy Blue. He said, Key ruining a chance of a lifetime. His name bullied and his hometown too. Shaking my head. Yeah, it's a stain for his city. You embarrassed your city. You embarrassed the last name, bro. You embarrassed your city and your last name. He said, well, we just got to learn from this. No. You were supposed to learn from Friday. Friday's situation when the fight got canceled yesterday and all the celebrities decided not to show up. And your purse got taken from you in your hometown. You were supposed to learn from that. That's the learning lesson right there. That's the opportunity. Not turn around today and troll people with eating popcorn. Then you had over 2,000 people getting their money back. Your promoter is upset. You're trolling people eating popcorn, knowing people are talking about your weight. I get it. What could you do? You got to eat. But why are you going to troll these people? You know what it is. So this is the opportunity to address the people in your home city that came out to show out and show love. The celebrities that were supposed to be in attendance. This is the opportunity to hey, Shaquille O'Neal, I want to apologize to you. Allen Iverson, I want to apologize to you. Mike Vick, I want to apologize to you. Terrence Crawford, I want to apologize to you. Bo Mack, my trainer, I want to apologize to you. My mom, my sisters, my brothers, I want to apologize to you. And important to the fans in the city that showed up and paid their hard-earned money, the people that came from out of town, I want to apologize to y'all. I had 6 people alone in my DMs telling me and showing me they came from California to be a part of this. And he didn't fight. They came from California. They don't get their money back. They don't get their money back. They came from California. And now they got a refund for the fight. They don't get a refund from the hotel and the airplane and all of that. The rent the car, I'm sure. And you combat it with getting into an altercation because your brother lost, bro. Keyshawn, listen, this is your opportunity, brother. Take a step back, bro. Take a deep step back, bro. Take a step back, bro. Drew Titan LLC, my brother, the Droof, in the building in the super chat, dropping that Cinco on your boy Blue. He said, let me find out you ninjas are about to justify the Davis brothers nonsense while still cutting down Devin. We're supposed to be villains. We're supposed to be villains? Right. My brother, Big Hearn, brother in the super chat, he said DB3 might be off top rank. Need a year off for them. Sad. Bro, something has to give, bro. Just think, Naeem Albright is like, bro, Terrence Crawford and Bo Mack had to come to my, I'm about to say to myself, they had to come to my locker room and they apologized. Bro, you know how embarrassing that is for Bomac? He got to walk in that locker room and be like, hey, man, I'm sorry for what took place, this, and this. That Bomac needs to be celebrated for that. My brother BFTB, he said, Blue, would real life give you the shirt off his back and he's still alive to do it? I'm not mourning him saying that. That's a fact. You know me. You already know me. You know me, bro. You know what I'm saying? People just be making up stuff about me. It's wild, bro. But I get it. It comes with the territory. People just be real life making up stuff about me. Lou Hay, my brother, a pillar of this Blue Blood Sports TV. What's up, family? Robert Chandler, my brother in the super chat, dropping that cinco on your boy Blue. Blue, have you ever seen a fighter get jumped after a fight? Do you expect a suspension or penalties from Top Rank? I lost a lot of respect for Key. Oh, 1,000%. There's no way Top Rank boxing has to do something, bro. Because here's the thing. I know people saying, well, they didn't jump on this. They confronted him in his locker room and headbutted him and grabbed him up. What you thought was going to happen? His team and other people and security, he said the police officers or something like that, or security came in and they had to break it up. So where you think that was going? Where you think that was going? Make that make sense. So when people like, man, they ain't jump. Where you think I headbutt you and start grabbing you up? Where you think this was going? I got a lump from getting headbutt. Where you think this was going? Contact and perspective, my brother in the super chat, dropping that half a dub on your boy Blue. Vic also missed out on $1 million. I know he wishes he could have get that back. Keyshawn just missed out on major money on an event built around him. That's hard to just get that back. Yeah, not only that, you think Top Rank and Bob Arum want to go back down there? You think Top Rank and Bob Arum, hey, they building this, they trying to build you up around you. Turkey Al Sheikh is embracing you as ambassador. You're getting paid. What are you doing, bro? What are you doing, bro? He said Albright called the police. Albright didn't call the police. The security heard what was going on, all the commotion, and they came inside. Albright didn't call it. How are you calling the police? Man, stop, man. Here we go again. Here we go in the black community again. Hey, man, you dudes are snitching. What are you talking about? Do away with that. Let's get rid of that nonsense. Oh, man, stop snitching. Stop snitching? What are you talking about? You hear any other? We the ones that's trailing. Do you hear any other race talking about, man, stop snitching? You hear Caucasian people talking about stop snitching? It's always the people that don't have nothing. We talking about stop snitching. Stop snitching? You hear Jewish people running around talking about stop snitching? That's pretty dumb of us to keep saying. And we talking about dudes making millions of dollars in a professional sport. Do you hear any other of these races that's successful running around talking about stop snitching? We're the only ones. Hey, bro, you do something wrong, don't tell nobody. We're the only people on earth. Think about this, people. We are the only people on earth that something is bad, and we want to sit here talking about, don't tell nobody I'm doing something bad. It's frowned upon to tell that somebody is doing something bad in a black community. Just make that make sense. Why make this a race thing? Okay, cool. You said why make this a race thing? Because I'm talking about my community, people that look like me. Now I'm gonna ask you, who else you know that walk around talking about stop snitching? Go ahead and tell me. What other race you know walk around talking about stop snitching, brother? Go ahead. TD Media Group, my brother in the super chat, dropping that Cinco on your boy Blue. Blue, I'm just getting in. Am I reading your title right? Did Keyshawn, his brother, actually jump the other fighter after he won? Please tell me I'm wrong. No, you're not wrong. It's 1,000% right. Panama Jack, he said Mexicans because they in the same boat as us, bro. They're black people that don't speak English. Period. They're melanated beings and quote unquote minorities. Yeah, but where they get that from? Underground crime, nasty life. And again, they don't publicly walk around talking about stop snitching. Don't call the cops. Ye always say you don't like black people. Goodbye. It's always black people that come here. But we are the most ignorant race on earth. It has to be. Has to be. Has to be. It's so disappointing. It's so disappointing. Oh, you just don't like black people. You sound very dumb. Dumb. Shala, Roller Walt, Truth, brother in the super chat, dropping that Cinco on your boy Blue. Them Davis brothers need to get the boxing. They aren't really ready for great opportunities. Well, Kelvin was trying to calm it down. It comes across as if Keyshawn has just got it too much fame too quickly. And right now, it's like, I don't know if he's dealing with pressure. I don't know what it is. This dude said you don't like black people. Mr. Holmes, Italian snitch, and we'll never get ahead. I'm almost certain we'll never get ahead. I'm almost certain we'll never get ahead. Critical Toe, my brother in the super chat, dropping that Cinco on your boy Blue. He said Bob about to lose his mind. Tio and Keyshawn flying off the rails, making things worse for boxing. Agreed. It's sad, bro. It's sad, bro. I used to have a lot of hope that we'll get out of this position. It's never gonna happen. It's never gonna happen. It's never gonna happen. We'll and never in my lifetime, and probably not in my kids and grandkids' lifetime. It's never gonna happen. We choose this ignorance. We choose ignorance. It's unbelievable. Panama Jack, my brother in the super chat, dropping that Cinco on your boy Blue. It's only the 10% of our degenerates who think like that, Blue. Yeah, we're in a sad place, bro. We're in a sad place, bro. We're in a sad place, bro. Yeah, nah. Optimistic? Nah, bro. Nah. It's just I truly wish that it would change. Yeah, I don't see it happening. We can't help ourselves. We can't help ourselves, bro. DeQuan Houston, my brother in the super chat, dropping that Cinco on your boy Blue. He said this is where Davis needs a person he thinks highly of, like Bud, to give him that tough love. He will either lessen or, if not, will go downhill. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that Terrence Crawford and Bo Mack and people like that, they in his ear and they like, bro, this ain't it. I know they like, this ain't it, bro. I know they are. I'm certain they are, bro. Jay Blizzy, me neither, bro. Bro, when that news broke, and they so quick to, bro, you destroyed everything you built in Virginia, bro. In 2 days. In 48 hours, bro. All the celebrities, all the people, everybody that's backing you and getting behind you, bro. Destroyed that in 48 hours, bro. 48 hours. I'm not out on a young brother. And not just because of his talent in the ring. I truly want to see Keyshawn Davis win, bro. I truly want to see, and I'm not talking about in boxing, man. I want to see him prevail. I want to see him grow. I'm not out on him. I can't turn my back on him, bro. I can't do it, man. It's hard. I'm disappointed, and I'm like, bro, you ruined your credibility with me, man. But I can't. I can't turn my back on him, man. I can't. I can't do it, man. Can't do it. That's another problem, man, with us, and we quick to turn our back. I know in the heat of the moment. I know it's frustrating. I know it's disappointing. I know it's nasty work. You know what I'm saying? But I can't turn my back on him, man. If people would have turned their back on me, some of the older heads and some of the people would, my uncles, they turned their back on me. Bruh. My brother, BFTB Boxing, my brother in real life, dropping that Cinco on your boy Blue. Said the only person I know that will factually give his brother the shirt off of his back, my brother Blue. I know this for a fact. You already know, King. You already know. And King, that's why I said earlier, right? And see, this I'm glad my brother BFTB is in here. He can attest to this in real life. In real life, right? And anybody that hung out with me in real life, they know in real life, right? I practice what I preach, right? So BF can tell you guys literally how I am, bro. I found out to stay true to myself, and I treat people how I want to be treated, but I have no expectations for people to do it, to receive it. Don't have any expectations of it. I won't ask anybody for anything. Right? Right now, it's Father's Day. All my kids is like, what you want for Father's Day? And my kids tell me, hey, man, you the best dad, so on and so forth, X, Y, and Z, right? And they're like, we got to get my wife, or we got to get you something. We got to. They always my daughter was like, she's getting ready to go on vacation. She's like, yo, you gotta tell me what you want, what you need. And I'm like, I don't, because I always tell them, just give me cash. Just give me cash. You know what I'm saying? or get whatever you feel like you think I deserve. You know what I'm saying? I can't I don't have that ability in me. I don't have that ability in me to be like, you know, I just don't have it in me, bro. I don't be like, yo, let me, could you give me this? Could you give me that? X, Y, and Z. I don't have that ability, bro. I'll check on people. I'll make sure, you know what I'm saying, you're safe. I show everybody love. You know what I'm saying? That's just who I am. You know what I'm saying? And some people will try to take advantage of it. Some people take it the wrong way. You know what I'm saying? It just is what it is. You know what I mean? Now they reporting that Keyshawn they kicked him out the building. Okay, Allen Iverson was there. Oh no, he wasn't there. This is the after party. Allen Iverson birthday. Damn, Allen Iverson 50. Yo, Allen Iverson is 50. Bro, that's wow, bro. We old, bro. Bro, we old. We old, bro. Man, that's crazy, bro. Wow. Darian Brown, salute. Appreciate you, family. Man, 50. We 50 years old, bro. Yeah, the Floyd fight, bro. That just looks. It looks ridiculous to look at Allen Iverson as 50. 50? He half a hundo? Man, we half a hundo out here? Bro. We got more time behind us than we do in front of us. Offer you everything. My brother in the super chat dropping that Cinco on your boy Blue. He said, Blue, you got $5 I can borrow. Oh, for sure. Yeah, Denzel. Adrian Crook, man. I got more time in behind me than I do in front of me, bro. That's ridiculous. Trucker Tucker, yeah, man. Sad, bro. So, you know, it's just unfortunate. Yeah, Todd Green. Warrior Class Third, what's up? I remember watching Allen Iverson. I ain't gonna tell. Bro. I remember watching Allen Iverson when they was talking about him in high school. That's ridiculous. Going to Georgetown, getting arrested. I remember LeBron. Yo, I watched LeBron James' entire career. I watched Michael Jordan's career, bro. You know how ridiculous that is? Drew Titan, we watched Michael Jordan's entire career, Drew. Let that sink in, Drew. Yo, we watched Michael Jordan's career. Yo, I watched Michael Jordan's career, Kobe Bryant's career, and LeBron James' career. I mean, I'm lucky that I was able to witness it. But just take that into consideration, bro. That's wild. That's wicked. Monster on him, brother in the super chat, dropping that Cinco on your boy Blue. He said, how can Keyshawn recover and is Mason ready up next? Yeah, Abdullah Mason is the real deal. So what I'm hearing is that Abdullah Mason is going to possibly fight Edwin Dos Santos or old boy from the UK. He's either going to end the first black president, Will Ward. Facts, Will. Facts. So I'm hearing that Abdullah Mason is either going to fight Edwin Dos Santos or I'm forgetting dude's name. What's this dude's name? The dude from the UK. What's his name? Oh, man. Oh, what the? Noakes. The dude name is Noakes. Sam Noakes, that's his name. Undefeated. 16 wins, no loss, no draw. Sam Noakes. So I'm hearing that he could fight either Sam Noakes. What I was hearing for the last 48 hours is that they really want to compensate Edwin Dos Santos and make Edwin Dos Santos and Abdullah Mason for the vacant WBO title. That's what I'm hearing. But Sam Noakes is probably going to have something to say about that, and hence the reason why tonight they asked him about Sam Noakes, right? So that's what I'm hearing. Stormy B-Man, Triple OG saying you still got your hairline. Yeah, bro, still got it. Still going, bro. Hair long, hair healthy, tied up. So what I'm hearing is that Sam Noakes, they're not sure if he's going to demand his opportunity. But, you know, they're talking about him possibly going over to the UK and fighting Sam Noakes for the position and the vacant WBO title, which makes sense. That makes sense, right? It 1 versus 2, right? It makes sense. It makes sense that it broadens Abdullah Mason's stock and his name and his brand if he goes to the UK, right? He goes to the UK. Big Herm, my brother in the Super Chase, I don't know if Mason is ready. Can he beat Tank or Shakur? Yeah, nah, not yet. Nah, too early for that. But Sam Noakes and Edwin Dos Santos, yeah. But nah, Tank and Shakur, nah. Way too early for that, bro. Way too early for that. Nah. Way too early for that. Way too early for that, bro. Nah. And how can Keyshawn get on track, man? You gotta just, what? Remember I said this about Boots. Marco, what's up, Marco? Rod Rex, what's up? Remember I said this about Boots. It's not always a good thing to have these fighters fight in their hometown. KOD testimony, what's up? It's not always a good thing, man. Remember, I kept saying that. Literally, Pharaoh, my brother. He said, "What do you mean it's too early? It's too early for Abdullah Mason to fight Shakur and Tank Davis. He needs to fight Edwin Dos Santos. He needs to fight Sam Noakes in the UK. He needs the Raymond Muratalla fight. He needs those types of fights. You're going to jump from this version of Nakatilia to fighting Tank and Shakur? No. Way too early for that, bro. Warrior Class the Third, what's up? Yeah, the Mosquito, what's up? Way too early for that. You're gonna fight Tank. You're gonna go from contender to fighting Tank and Shakur. I mean, he nice, but bro, he got put on his pocket a few times. And he still made mistakes. Even tonight, he made mistakes. Born Rich, what's up? He needs to fight the tough fights and face adversity again with guys that are not going to fold, like Edwin De Los Santos fight against Edwin De Los Santos and go to the UK and fight Sam Noakes. You know, those are the guys he needs to fight. But not fight Shakur and no, man. No, bro. Nigerian Nightmare, what's up, family? Nah, bro. Y'all tripping, man. Stop being prisoner of the moment. Did great tonight, but fighting them guys, come on, bro. Way too early for that, bro. Way too early for that, bro. Tripping. You're talking about Tank Davis, man. Shakur is a masterclass defensive fighter, and Tank can fight at any level. And Tank has one-punch knockout power to go along with his boxing ability when he wants to, and counterpunch ability. Bro, you talking about putting him in the ring with them? Come on, bro. Way too early. The atmosphere in itself is too much for that, bro. The atmosphere in itself. The stage, bro. You know what the stage is going to look like? I've seen both Tank and Shakur make mistakes. No fight is perfect. I don't care what you saw. I don't care what you saw. He ain't ready. Average Joe, what's up? Yeah, they make mistakes. He ain't ready. You're tripping, bro. Mary Anderson, peace, blessings, Queen. She said, appreciate the Abdullah Mason fight tonight. A class act. 1,000%, Queen. I agree. I don't care what you thinking about. You seen them make mistakes. Yeah, at the highest level. And outside of the Lamont Roach fight and what fight and Shakur, even when Shakur has lackluster performance, he still dominates, bro. Simply Amira J. Peace, blessings, Queen. But either way, they shouldn't have been messing with Albright after his win. Yeah, it's just nasty work, Queen. Yeah, Ken, man. Yeah, it's just you're right, Queen. You can't do that. You just can't do that, man. Again, remember I said that Dave Shakur and Tank will have problems with Abdullah. Don't know who will win. It's a fight that the boxing world wants to see. The boxing world don't want to see Abdullah Mason versus Tank or Shakur. They're not calling for that. Just simply not. That's not true. And yeah, bro, bro, they're not ready. He's not ready for Tank and Shakur, bro. Please stop. Stop it. Chill out, bro. He's not ready for Tank and Shakur. He's not. I know you want him to be. He's not. He's just not, bro. He's not. Backpack Young said the city was let down, and that's what I'm saying. He should have took the opportunity to address the city, apologize to the city, and show love to the city, man. He didn't, man. He combated that with his actions, and that's just not a good look, man. It's just not. That's my dude, man. Y'all know I'm a huge fan of Keyshawn Davis. I've been telling y'all he a dog, you know what I'm saying? I like his mentality with making these fights, and this is not it right here, bro. It's just simply not it. It's just not it, bro. This ain't it. When will he be ready? Again, I just told you, great brother, he needs to fight Edwin De Los Santos, go to UK, fight Sam Noakes, get the belt. You know what I'm saying? Get some tricky guys, tricky fighters in there that are crafty and tricky and skilled, like you know what I'm saying, to help prepare you as much as possible. Carrie Pete, what's up? Monster on the brother in the super chat again, dropping another cinco on us in the super chat. On your boy Blue, he said Mason KO got Jeremiah knocked out there. Shakur didn't. Don't matter. I don't care. Manny Pacquiao knocked Miguel Cotto out. Floyd Mayweather had a tough fight with Miguel Cotto. Floyd Mayweather beat Manny Pacquiao every single round except maybe 3. Doesn't matter. Styles make fights. And no, he's just not ready. Period. He's not ready for Shakur or Tank Davis. He's not. Talented, skilled. He's not crafty like they are. He has never been on that stage like they have been. He's never faced the adversity in those types of moments like they have and understand what it takes to win on that level. He has not. Period. Y'all be ready to throw. You see a guy, Tank is not Nakatilia, and neither is Shakur, man. They're not. Y'all be getting it twisted, bro. Nakatilia is not Shakur, and he ain't Tank. Stop it already. Yeah, I love Abdullah Mason. I believe this dude talent is off the charts, and I believe he can beat them in time, not right now. Albright said he got headbutted, not jumped. He said he got jumped first, and then he said he got headbutted. What difference do it make? Why was they in his locker room to even touch the man? What difference does it make? Why you even bring that up? They both confronted him and grabbed him up, and one of them headbutted him. So what difference does it make? What difference does it make? Why are you trying to? What point are you trying to make? Simply Amira J, the queen, she said, now Bob decided not to work with his brothers anymore. They're going to be pissed, all because Keyshawn can't control his emotions. Facts. Facts, queen. Big facts. Big facts. Big Herm, my brother in super chat, dropping that cinco on your boy Blue. He said, then should Mason avoid unification if he wins the belt? That ain't appetite for smoke, Blue. Should Mason keep beating up low tier guys? No. So that's not what I'm saying. I'm talking about Shakur Stevenson and Tank ain't low tier guys, bro. Y'all gotta chill, relax. You talking about the top of the top, Shakur and Tank Davis. That's not, they ain't Nakatilia. Y'all trying to destroy this dude's career, bro. No, that's not what I'm saying. I said this in time. Fight Edwin De Los Santos. Fight this dude Sam Noakes. Fight unify the belts against Raymond Martala. Right? Get that type of experience. Unification bouts. Edwin De Los Santos. Get those types of fights under your belt. Then you talk about Shakur and Tank. Not now. Y'all tripping. Y'all tripping, man. Y'all tripping, man. Chill out. Let him grow, bro. You got plenty of time to grow. You got plenty of time. But let me get out of here, man. It's almost 2 o'clock in the morning. I didn't even realize it was that late, man. But let me get out of here. I appreciate y'all coming through, studying up, holding your boy Blue down, and showing me love. Yeah, our people definitely got to do a lot better, man. I did not even realize it was 2 o'clock in the morning, man. I appreciate y'all coming through, studying up, holding your boy Blue down, and showing me love. Follow me on Instagram at Blue Blood Sports TV, all one word. Much love to y'all, man. Much blessings to Keyshawn and Keon and Kelvin Davis, man. They got to get it right, bro. They got to get it right, bro. They got to get it right, man. Much love to them, man. Want to see them win, bro. Truly, truly, really and truly, man. So I appreciate y'all coming through, studying up, holding your boy Blue down, and showing me love, man. I'll see y'all tomorrow, man. And tap in tomorrow. I'll be on tomorrow, man. Much love to y'all. It's your boy Blue signing off, man. Amira J, Queen, put your link to your channel in your chat, man. Not man, but Queen. Simply Amira J, can you put the link to your channel in the chat? Because people need to follow your knowledge. I like your content, Queen. So, Queen, could you put the link to your channel in the chat if you're still in here so people can subscribe to your channel? Go to my brother Claymore Rain channel. Subscribe to his channel. My brother BFTB Boston. I'm pretty sure y'all subscribe to BFTB Boston. Subscribe to him. Subscribe to my brother Town Biz Sports and Entertainment. My brother Drew Titan LLC. So subscribe to him. Third Simple NSU. What's up? Marco. Go subscribe to Marco. Yeah, man. Subscribe to my peopleizations, man. I appreciate y'all. Cynthia Mary J. She ain't got a lot of content out, but we're gonna YSM in the building. Salute to my brother YSM. Yeah, man. I appreciate y'all coming through, studying up, holding your boy Blue down, and showing me love, man. Y'all already know what it is. It's your boy Blue, Blue Blood Sports TV. Hate, like, comment, and subscribe. You haven't subscribed, hit the subscribe button, hit the like button, hit the bell icon to get all the new notifications. Follow me on Instagram at Blue Blood Sports TV, all one word. It's your boy Blue signing off. I'm gone. Peace.